Tonight, a Pakistani man has been indicted for allegedly committing almost a quarter of all the access fraud in our state. The U.S. Attorney's Office issued indictments for the owners of ProMD Solutions, and you may remember that name.
That's right. 12 News first brought you the story of that company's involvement in the sober living scandal back in 2023. 12 News journalist William Pitts explains how prosecutors say the scheme worked.
Back in 2023, 12 News started investigating companies that were suspended from the Access billing system. They were accused of doing things like billing for dead people, people in jail, and billing for more hours than there are in a day.
We discovered that Access had been billed for more than 13 hours a day for alcohol rehabilitation services to a 4-year-old.
One company kept coming up as the statutory agent, ProMD Solutions. The address listed was in Irvine, California, but instead of an office building, it's in a strip mall. One business ProMD helped incorporated listed its address as a Staples in Sedona. Shortly after our first story, we were contacted by a man who said his name was Mark Stanley, a vice president at ProMD Solutions.
My responsibility was to just get their business approved, being an agent, and that's all I did.
In 2023, we interviewed Mark Stanley from what he said was his office. He claimed he was nothing but a middleman who helped set up turnkey behavioral health businesses.
Whatever service in reference you were talking about, there is going to be a specific code for that.
They have all their billing together and then they just send it to you and you guys send it to Access?
That's right. I'll be very honest to say none of my clients have ever billed for more than Access guidelines. They've always billed for what Access has given you the guideline for. So that's what it is.
Because that's literally what they're being accused of doing, is billing a code more times than is permitted. That's literally what they're being accused of doing.
Well, that's what we are looking into. They are actually doing their internal audits as well.
But prosecutors say ProMD Solutions was not just a billing agent, it was the billing agent for a massive amount of fraud. Instead of being in California, as its website says, prosecutors say ProMD was run out of Pakistan by a man named Farouk Ali. Now Ali has been indicted, charged with conspiracy, wire fraud, and money laundering. Prosecutors say behavioral health businesses would offer bribes or kickbacks to sober living homes in exchange for sending their patients to them. They would falsify therapy notes to bill for services they never provided, then submit the billing to Ali's company. $55 million here, $51 million, $36 million, $25 million. According to the indictment, Access paid out $564 million in fake claims ProMD submitted. Prosecutors believe Ali and ProMD took about 5% of that, or $24 million, using at least some to buy a $3 million golf course home in Dubai. If the Attorney General's estimate of $2.5 billion in fraud is accurate, that means ProMD Solutions is allegedly responsible for billing 22% of all the Access sober living fraud in Arizona. William Pitts, 12 News.
All right, well, thank you.